Sweet. They'll do a big right here.
All right, if you got anybody want to start it up?
How's your, when did you get into town and how's your time been?
It's freaking awesome. Did y'all say that word up here?
Yeah.
It's been awesome. You know, it's just, it's cool because you go through, I mean, I've been on the show for, I don't know how many years now, 8 years, I guess? Something like that, close to that. And you can always feel when it's different. And, you know, getting on a flight going across the country is not always the most fun thing to do. But when you got this weight and it's, you know, it's going to be special, it's going to be unique, it's pretty awesome.
Give you a sense for what then tomorrow's going to be like once the full thing is kind of going?
Oh yeah. Now I will say that wasn't the biggest Friday crowd we've ever had. So far y'all disappointed. I'm just saying. Right. I'm throwing the challenge out there to you guys. So far it wasn't the biggest Friday crowd. JMU was bigger than that. But no, the hill behind the set is going to be an awesome scene. I think that's the longest fly cam I've ever seen. The fly cam goes all the way to the stadium, for God's sakes. I didn't know if somebody was ziplining or something. I was like, seriously, let's get weird for real.
What do you think about the game itself?
I'm excited to watch the game. I think it'll be fun. If you want high caliber quarterback play and fun offense, and I think you picked the right spot. You know, Mike Leach's teams are always fun to watch, and it's interesting. Minshew at quarterback is a different case too. He's a heck of a lot of fun. He's just playing backyard ball out there, just making things happen. And obviously Justin Herbert, everybody knows he's probably, if he came out this year, I think he'd be in contention for being, you know, one of the top picks in the draft. I actually think he'll stay. But Oregon's, I think they found their confidence. They got their swagger back after a disappointing loss to Stanford, and you can tell Cristobal's personality and demeanor has really taken over this team now. They're more physical, and so I think you're going to have, you know, I look at the Oregon pass rush. It's a really good pass rush. I look at the offensive line, especially the offensive tackle spots, watching the tape, really solid. So I think it's going to be a fun matchup of coverage and fun matchup of players at the quarterback spot making daggone plays.
Is there anything specific when watching film of Washington State that jumps out to you defensively with how they're playing lately?
It's the usual. I mean, it's the movements. It's the, you know, it's not the, you're not going to see a bunch of 330-pound guys that eat space. It's going to be a lot of guys that they move around and try to confuse you, and that's what it has to be. That's what it should be. But you know, I'll be interested to see when you play this team how you hold up, because, you know, Oregon, just like Oregon's defense, you know, they got the big anchor in the middle, 34, who just eats people. He eats people alive. But that's not a good matchup against you guys. I don't care. Y'all are going to run the football. I mean, that's not going to be your thing. So I think, you know, when you look at Oregon, or when you look at y'all's defense versus them, I think I want to see y'all physically. I think that'll be the matchup, because Oregon does run the football, and they want to run the football. And they've been successful running the football against everybody they've gone against. So when you guys want to slant and shift and motion or do stunts with your fronts, a lot of times it's good and you get a tackle for a loss, and you've also seen the other side. A lot of times it means it's a big play and you got guys moving and gaps moving, and it makes it really hard. So that'll be a big deciding factor, is if you can stop that run game, because I don't expect you guys to try to run. You're going to throw it 50 times. I mean, it's kind of common nature. You're going to go throw for over 300, and you're going to throw for at least 2 touchdowns, because that's the worst output this season is 2 touchdown passes. And I think 319 passing week 1 was the worst output for Minshew. So, you know, that's why it's going to be a fun watch.
What do you think about Leach's philosophy? He had the funny line a couple weeks ago.
Which one? Which funny line did Leach have?
He said the 50% running, 50% passing, that's 50% stupid.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, that's why we show him on game day all the time, and that's why he's a fun listener. You could tell just by listening to him how intelligent he is and how smart he is. And when you watch everybody play in college football, and then you watch the styles of offenses and people call plays, it's unique. I mean, he's definitely unique in what he does, and very successful. And here's the thing. It doesn't matter who plays quarterback. It doesn't. I mean, if I'm lining up and playing at Washington State, I know you're going to throw for a gazillion yards. You're going to be successful because the coach is going to put you in position to be successful, and you're going to make plays. So it's got to be fun. If I'm a person that lives out here and I'm a recruit and I want to go to a high-flying offense that is going to throw me the ball a lot, I mean, how do you not choose Washington State?
You play the SEC for a stadium this size, but has such a rich tradition with the flag and all that. Kind of, how do you encapsulate Pullman, in your opinion, given your history?
Well, I mean, you're asking me to encapsulate something, and I've been here for a day, so.
Initial impression of what, given your history, you know, initial impression.
Yeah, I mean, I think just obviously a lot smaller. You know, when you talk about a stadium capacity, but I mean, I think you can see the fans. They have their problems just like SEC fans. So the bottom line is, are you crazy and are you nuts? Because that's fun. That's fun to watch, and you can tell you got some rowdy fans. They might have been not been the biggest crowd for Friday, but probably the most loud, probably the loudest ones we've had. So definitely seems like a cool atmosphere. A smaller city, but a lot of people that are involved in the game, and you know the stadium obviously will be rocking regardless. I know that'll be a tough atmosphere.
How much did you guys, just as a crew, when you're putting together assignments week by week, just kind of feel the urgency to get to Pullman eventually when the opportunity arises? And obviously you got the flag. I mean, there's that involvement as well, and just kind of the need to,
Well, first of all, you got to realize I'm like low man on the table. So to think that I have a say is I have none.
Yeah, but just to feel as a team, like we got to make that happen.
Well, again, and Bear put it out this week. Felica did about the places we haven't been, and so this is the place that I think you knew coming into this week what the crowd would be. I mean, y'all psychos ship a flag every week to game day for the last 15 years. I mean, there's no questioning the fandom of Washington State. So to be able to reward them and come here, like this is, I mean, nobody wants to get on a plane and come across the country if you don't have to. But to get on a plane and come across the country and know that you're coming across the country to one of the best scenes probably in game day history, it makes your week pretty daggone cool.
Perfect. Awesome. Well, I know that.